Hey, welcome to Hanson Legacy Farm. I'm out here checking on the chickens, and then Eden and I are going to get in there and make some mini pumpkin muffins. Fall is in the air, and what better way than to start with some mini pumpkin muffins. It actually is a really good recipe to make some pumpkin bread as well. Look at you. Oh, be nice to each other. What are you doing, hey? Dar just wanted me to hold you. Hey, girl. They like their boon worms. Here you go. Are you trying to pack the bag? Look at babies. Want some boon worms? Hey. Time to get in the kitchen and make those muffins. I think you're really going to enjoy them, so why don't you come join me? Well, I finally made it back in from the chicken coop and freshened my clothes up, and Eden has joined me in the kitchen to make our pumpkin muffins. And I'm also going to make a loaf of pumpkin bread as well. So here are the ingredients for our pumpkin muffins or pumpkin bread. It can be used for either one. We've got 1 can of pumpkin, and I am using the Libby's pumpkin, pure pumpkin, and we need 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of oil, 4 eggs, 2 1/3 cups of water, 3 1/3 cups flour, 3 teaspoons of soda, and half a teaspoon of salt, and then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And it's optional if you do not like nutmeg. You don't have to put nutmeg in it, but it's 1 teaspoon, and optional nuts or some kind of pecans in there, but we're going to leave those things out. And what I put in mine last time were some raisins, but I think I'm going to leave that out this time too and just go straight the pumpkin and the cinnamon and nutmeg and do it that way. See how it turns out for us. So what Eden has got going in the bowl is she's mixing up the salt and the sugar, and then we are going to add our flour to it, and I'm going to let Eden mix that up. So if you will mix that up, Eden, she's going to combine the sugar and the flour and the salt. Can I help you for just a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we want to make sure that we get the sugar and the flour. Don't fall out of the chair. You can't jump in the chair, silly. So we're going to get this all mixed up. Hey, why don't you stir this up for me now? Okay. All right, so while Eden is getting the dry ingredients together in a bowl, what I'm going to be doing is combining the wet ingredients, and we're going to need 4 eggs, 2/3 of a cup of water, and those are our wet ingredients, along with our can of pumpkin, and then we're going to mix it into the bowl here. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put my water in the bowl. That was 2/3. Let me move my pan out of the way real quick. I want to have a little bit more room over here. And then I'm going to put my 1 cup of oil. Sounds like a lot of oil. If you want to substitute applesauce for that, you can. I didn't do it this time.
I don't want
Okay. And then while I'm putting these ingredients together, Eden, let's go ahead and put your baking soda in there too, and let you be mixing the baking soda up. And also the cinnamon and the nutmeg. If you don't like nutmeg, just leave it out. And then for this bowl right here.
Wait, Graham, smell it. It smells good.
It's starting to smell yummy, isn't it? With the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Be careful, don't get your hair in it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Uh-oh, you're getting it all over the counter.
Uh-oh.
Be careful, we want to keep our ingredients in the bowl, not all over the counter.
Ew.
This is pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's going to be yum.
I put my hand in there.
That's okay. All right. So got all the pumpkin out, and then we're gonna add 4 eggs, but I'm gonna crack these eggs into a little bowl separately and then put them in here. I forgot to grab my little bowl, so let me grab my bowl. All right, we'll just put them in this bowl. I want to make sure, since these are fresh eggs, that we don't have any surprises in there.
No surprise in that one.
No surprises. We want to have some clean eggs in that bowl. Make sure we don't get any shell in there too.
And no surprises.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Okay.
too lucky.
So we're almost ready to put it in the oven. All we have to do is mix our wet ingredients together. Typically I would do it the other way around, but I gave Eden the bigger bowl so she could have more room to stir.
Can I mix that?
Well, let Graham get this stirred up real quick, because it is pretty messy and it has oil in it, and we don't want to get the oil everywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't. Ew, look.
It's gonna be yummy. Okay, so now we're gonna put our pumpkin mix into the wet. Typically I would do it the other way around,
I want to
but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Typically I would put my dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, but we'll get it all mixed up and get it into the little muffin pans just fine.
Can you mix it?
And you don't even need to have a mixer for it. These are so easy to put together, and you could probably just use a cake mix with a can of pumpkin. Use a pumpkin or a spice cake mix with a can of pumpkin and make them without having to put all the ingredients together. And that would be a 2-ingredient. Made it with a pumpkin or not pumpkin, but a spice cake mix. So there are, wait a minute, let me get it mixed up really well. And then I'll let you mix it. But we don't want to mix this up too much. All right, I'll let you mix it up now.
Yeah.
So it comes together really easy, and it tastes very good. All right, so over here in our little muffin pans, we're just gonna scoop them out with my cupcake scooper. Okay, that's good, Eden. And then what's left, I have sprayed a loaf pan, and I'm gonna also make a loaf of pumpkin bread.
I'm not there touching.
You don't have to touch it. Okay, you ready? Let's move this over here and you can help me out.
Can you put them in?
Okay, let me help you with this. Okay, because we don't want to spill it.
I won't spill it. And can I help
Thank you for helping me mix, though.
you?
This doesn't take very long at all. And like I said, we'll pour the rest of it into our loaf pan. I like my little muffin scoop. It measures out the well, it's a cupcake scoop. It measures them out pretty even and get them pretty even. I have a feeling the muffins are going to go really fast. Well, last time I made 2 loaves of pumpkin bread, and I think it lasts probably a week. By the time our kids came over and had a little bit, and anyways, everybody seemed to enjoy them. Makes the house smell really good too while it's baking. So all I've got to do is put these in the 350 degree Fahrenheit oven for, let's see, 20 to 25 minutes, and you have pumpkin muffins. And then I'm going to put the rest into my loaf pan. The loaf is going to take a little bit longer to bake. It's going to take anywhere between 50 and 60 minutes. The last time I cooked my loaf pan, it took over 60 minutes. I think I cooked it for probably about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. All right, so the rest of this is going to go into my loaf pan. Oh, I had a little bit on the spatula. That's okay. I'm almost not tall enough to get this poured in and stand here at my counter.
Yeah.
I guess I need to get me a stool.
You're
not very tall.
I'm not tall as you. Yeah.
No. Maybe I should get me a chair to stand in. What do you think?
Yes. Like me.
Like you?
Yes. Because you're not tall enough to do that.
Not tall enough to do that?
Yeah.
I think we've got that good.
Ew.
All right, so our muffins and our loaf pan, or our loaf, our pumpkin loaf, are going to go in the oven, both on 350. This one's going to go in there for about an hour and a half. The muffin for 20 to 25 minutes. So let's get those in the oven. All right, the muffins are out of the oven. It took about 32 minutes to bake instead of 20 to 25. So I took one out to let it cool on a little plate. And we're gonna give it a taste test as soon as it cools off. Let me take one more out because I want to try one too. And I'm gonna set these there to be cooling off. And I put these in silicone cupcake holders. Still a little hot to get out.
I want to try one.
And they're popping almost clean out of the cupcake holder.
I want to take a bite.
Well, I gotta let it cool off.
Let
It is too hot. They just pop out and used again. All right, we're gonna let these cool and then we're gonna give it a taste test. All right, these are cooled off enough and Eden is gonna stand up right here so she can be my test taster. She likes to test it out and be the taster of things. Here you go. You wanna take a bite? Let's make sure it's not too hot. Ooh, it's a little steamy. I'll give you a little piece so it doesn't burn your mouth. And you can let Graham know what you think. Here you go. Can you tell them yes or no? No, she has to chew first. What you think? Yes or no? Show them. Oh, thumbs up. Okay. I think I'll take a bite too and see what it tastes like. Pretty good.
I'm going to have another one.
You're going to have the whole thing. What do we want to tell everybody?
Buy tips and learn with your parents to make muffins.
Yeah. Hey, Eden and I would like to say thank you for joining Hanson Legacy Farm today. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. We hope that you'll get in there and make you some pumpkin muffins.
And let your child be the taste tester, or your
Yeah.
dad or your mom.
All right. God bless everybody. You tell them God bless?
God bless.
All right. We'll see you in the next video.